I'm really excited about where Val's at, particularly because not what's going on the track, but he came from France. He had a big adjustment with the language, big adjustment with the culture, big adjustment with the food. He was used to training in the afternoon, now we're training in the morning. He's doing this, we did that, all kinds of different things have changed for him. And I think he got out of balance with it, just in his own, not his fault, but you go through a lot of changes, you have to refine your balance. I think in the last month or so, he's found that balance again. He's figured out some things that he needed to do that are working for him. And so I've seen his mental approach change. I've seen how he looks in the workouts improve. I've seen just the quick, things that I've been saying to him all year and trying different ways to say to him. Now they're clicking. Now he's getting it. He's like, oh, I just got it. But all of a sudden, all that kind of stuff started to fall into place in the last 3 or 4 weeks, really, since we got back from Mount Sac. So I'm excited to see what he can do when we get out there. He went into the last chance meet knowing that he didn't have a qualifying mark and that he was going to need to do it. The race didn't go out particularly fast. Well, the rabbit went out fast, and then nobody went with the rabbit, and so the real race didn't go out particularly fast. But he moved hard with 600 meters to go. Was competing. He almost won. He got overtaken in the final 30 meters, but took second, close second. So he made the race happen, and he made the time that he needed to get happen. So when he gets out there with the level of competition at Nationals versus the USF Last Chance meet, the West Coast Last Chance meet, I'm excited to see what he'll do because I think he's ready at this point.
So first of all, the day before and the week before, I only focused on the 1500 because it was my last chance to go to Nationals, and so my target was only the 1500, and I say, okay, for the 5K, we'll see after the 1500, but only after. And that's why I did a good 1500, and then when it finished, I was not sure to go to Nationals, so then I said, maybe I will have a chance on the 5K. So directly in my mind, just after the 1500, I did my calm down, and I directly focused on the 5K. And that's why maybe I was really good on the both, because of the focus I had on specific things, which was really important. I'm really proud of myself because it was a great challenge, and I took it, and I did it well, and even the people in France congratulated me. So it's a good step in my training and in my competition. So I'm really proud of having 2 awards. So MVP of cross country and newcomer of the year. So it's really good for me. I'm really proud of that. And then the Mr. and Mrs. Night, for me it was a really exciting party because I really like to dance and to do some extra things out of the training. So it was really good to experience that and see other athletes who like it. So it was a really funny way to show other skills than just training. So it was pretty good. I will take the Nationals as I took the 15 and the 5K on last Saturday for the last chance meet, which means that the first step is Thursday. So I only think about Thursday right now in my head. Just my goal is to be All-American, so top 8 in the country. And that's pretty much it. So I'm focused on Thursday right now.
For the rest of the team, it was a little bit of a crazy NCAA selection process. Our women's 4x1 was sitting 15th on the list. They were not accepted. Our women's 4x4 were sitting 18th on the list. They were accepted. So, I'm sad not to get the 4x1 in. I'm very happy to get the 4x4 in. Those girls it's a young team, that relay. Kiki's the veteran on that team, but then there's Mystic, Shantae, and Shay, 2 freshmen and a sophomore. So a young relay there. But I know if those girls put it together, they can run really well at the national championships. So I'm excited to see what they can do, especially Nationals happens after finals. So you sort of just get to focus in on, okay, track and track alone. You're out of the dorms or whatever else is going on. So men's side, we have Jordan in a couple individual events. We've got Shaq in the 400 open, and then we've got the 4x1. So we'll see, the 4x1, anything can happen when you get out there. So we'll see.